Hello viewers, this excuse me, never try that again. Hello viewers, this episode here, and episode here, and I bring you another video on the NES Classic Edition. A while ago, I made a video about the NES Classic saying that it was possible to play to download more games on it, be, because originally the NES Classic Edition only had 30 playable games that were selected by Nintendo, but fans didn't find a way to add more games so they can play, so to make it worthwhile. But now, you can now hack the NES Classic to play games from the SNES, the Game Boy, the SEGA Genesis, and even more. So you can play now Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Knuckles, Super Mario Kart, Kirby's Dream Land. Since Kirby's Dream Land was for the Game Boy, and all these games now can be played on the NES Classic. It's really ridiculous, really. First, now these new games, they can add even more. Holy crap! Now this is gonna make the NES Classic Edition worth the purchase. So you can just hack it, so you can show your friends, so you can show your friends. So this is I'll use my own example. Say that I hacked my NES Classic Edition and that I can find a way to play Sonic 1 on the NES Classic Edition. Then, what if because you could be surprised and it'd be cool, so you can see Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles on the NES Classic, even though that's for Nintendo games only. It's surprising how these things happen. So, so thank a so thank for give a big shout out to all the Reddit users, all the NES Classic modders on Reddit for creating tons of these tools to help these the yeah for creating such these cool tools to hack the system and have these great results, so you can play all these ridiculous games. So you can play like Sonic the Hedgehogs, even Super Metroid. If for any Metroid fans out there, yes, you can now play Super Metroid. This is all useful, because if you have an NES Classic, just mod it. Just mod it so you can play Sonic 1. So you can just get all the Sonic Genesis games on the NES Classic. But let's get to the article so we can get all the information about this new hack for the NES Classic. Ever since the Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition was first announced, its design seems somewhat limiting. The replica console came with 30 pre-installed games, including several classics like Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda, but no other games could be played on the system, which disappointed many old school Nintendo fans, because people expected to play more games or find a way to install more games. But after the NES Classic was released, many people started hacking the system to make it play more NES titles. So you can see now fans have gone even further and modified the console to make it run games for the SNES, Game Boy, SEGA Genesis, and more. Over the past few weeks, a large community of NES Classic modders have appeared on Reddit. They have been creating tons of tools for hacking the system and have enjoyed great results, as it's now possible for a regular fan to make the NES Classic run ROMs of games made for other consoles. In the video above, you can watch NES Classic emulate the Game Boy's Metroid 2 Return of Samus, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX on the Game Boy Color, Pitfall from the Atari 2600, Sonic the Hedgehog from the Sega Genesis, excuse me, and even Super Metroid, which was originally released on SNES. This was all accomplished using a program called Hakchi 2. Yes, that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Which was built by several NES Classic modders, most prominently Mad Donkey and PCM 720. You can learn more about the program here. It's relatively easy to install and lets you play all kinds of games on NES Classic. You can also watch a quick tutorial on the installation process here. What do you guys think? Do you own an NES Classic? Do you own an yeah. Do you own an NES Classic? And would you consider modifying it to play these games? Let us know in the comments below. Even for this YouTube chat, even for this YouTube video. So guys, I'm not gonna show the videos because, well, unless you want me to, because I did show you when I uploaded the Deputy Piranha video. But you can just watch it for yourself because my video source is really not working well. So once again, Does this intrigue you? You can play all these ridiculous games like Sonic and more. Expand your library to even more. This is surprising. Playing more than 30 games. Now you can add even more add to your NES Classic library. Try when you start up the console. It is so worthwhile. Because it's really cool. You want to play Sonic 1 on an NES Classic, and since it's not really possible by now with this hack and doing the process correctly, you can play Sonic 1. Or even Super Mario Kart if you want to. Since I think it came out for the SNES. Yes, it did. Unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong on that. But you can play Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy, or even more. So trust me, if you want to play all these good games on NES Classic Engine, then go right ahead. It's your choice. It's your NES Classic, so you can do with it as however as you please. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this intrigued most of you to start finding a way to get an NES Classic, so you can start using these hacks, so you can make the NES Classic worthwhile, when you get it. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.